I'm Maral. If you love cinema, this is your channel. I want to talk about the Continental series, the famous hotel in John Wick universe. Be with me and go for it. The Continental from the World of John Wick is an American crime drama television miniseries developed by Greg Coolidge, Kirk, and Shawn Simmons that serves as a prequel spin-off in the John Wick franchise. The Continental tells the background story of how Winston Scott is an alternate history 1990s came to his position as proprietor of the New York branch of Continental chain of hotels, safe havens for legal assassins on the grounds of which no business may ever take place. It explores variations on real-world events, including the Winter of Discontent and the American Mafia's rise to economic power. What happened in episode 1? During a New York celebration in the 1990s, Frankie Scott pulls off a daring heist at the Continental Hotel in New York City, stealing a coin press capable of minting the valuable gold currency used by those associated with the high table. The Continental's manager, crime lord Cormac O'Connor, kidnaps Frankie's brother, Winston, in London and brings him to New York, questioning about his siblings' whereabouts. And everything just started. Pressured by the high table's adjudicator to get the coin press back, Cormac, who is said to have raised Frankie and Winston in the criminal underworld, allows the latter to leave but orders his men to follow him. And this is so dangerous for Winston. Winston finds Frankie and his wife Yen hiding in an abandoned movie theater, but the building is attacked by Cormac's assassins, including Mutt brother sister pair Hansel and Gretel, who we still don't know anything about them. Then everything is so bad, and I don't want to spoil anything else, so you see yourself. Despite the name, the Continental offers little new information as to the hotel's origins or operations, which might be of interest to devoted John Wick fans. Instead, the show heaps on emotional contents that runs counter to the film's artful minimalist. I want to tell you some gossip. While planning the story for John Wick Chapter 3 in January 2017, Derek Carlston and Chuck Stahelski were also conceiving ideas for a prequel story, suggesting that a prequel would be best told in the form of a television series. In June 2017, the series was confirmed to be in full development, and the story would be called The Continental, focusing on the hotel that acts as a safe haven for assassins in the John Wick universe. Lionsgate have the project an official green light in January 2018 and planned for the series to air on its Starz network. Initial reports indicated Chris Collins would serve as showrunner. Stahelski initially planned to direct the first episode of the series and started that it would serve as an origin story for several of the characters in John Wick. In April 2021, Kevin Beggs, chairman of Lionsgate Television, said the teams wanted to make sure that the series would add to the world buildings of the John Wick universe without inhabiting any plans for future films. After hearing multiple pitches from different creative teams, Lionsgate settled on the approach presented by George Coolidge, Kirk Ward, and Shawn Simmons, and the format of the show was reworked into an event series of three 9-minute episodes following a young Winston in the 1990s. College and Ward were named the new showrunners with additional executive producing help from Shawn Simmons, Paul Wernick, and Ruth Rees, if I pronounce right. I really try not compare the Continental to John Wick, but I can. It's really hard. When I saw it, I think about John Wick. I think about Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves so much. Who doesn't? Okay. John Wick is fabulous. It's unique, and the action was so good. But I found Continental boring in some way. I don't know, in some sense. And what do you think about it? Can you share your thoughts with me? Thanks. Thank you for being with me in this video. I love you and bye.